Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be like a vlog because I've been like super busy, so I just thought, oh, why not carry you guys along, right? So I'm just going about my business, trying to satisfy my customers at the moment. Today is a public holiday, and yeah. Hi guys, welcome back to yet another scene in this vlog. I'm just going to take you guys along with me. This is like past 8. We're late for school, doing the usual school run and other activities. It's been chaotic this period. There's not like fuel is scarce. Fuel is not scarce, but people actually holding the fuel because of the removal of subsidy, so they're hiking the prices. Yesterday I bought 600. The reason why I got at that rate is because I was totally out of gas, and that is so unlike me. I lost track of the fuel gauge, and I forgot. By the time I wanted to top up, this whole drama came up, and I just had to get fuel yesterday, and I got at the rate of 600. Guys, the amount of fuel I bought yesterday is supposed to fill my tank, but yesterday with that same amount, it did not even reach half of the tank. It did not even reach them. So I don't know, I'm not going anywhere that is not necessary this period, because fuel is gold right now. So I'm not even picking people's calls. I'm not answering anybody that say, come and see me, let's do this, let's do that. Are we not doing that? I'm not going anywhere that is not serious. Even this school run, that's the reason why we're late, because oh my god, I even decided that I'll be doing one day off, one day in for school run, because it's becoming well, my children must not suffer anyways. That was a joke. But then again, guys, this whole hoarding of fuel thing is becoming alarming. It's becoming so alarming. Somebody said he got fuel yesterday for 750. I don't even know how I'm going to run my businesses this period. I just called one of my supplier now that, please, I need to sort in, and he's telling me that he does not have fuel. He's asking me, madam, do you have fuel in your house? I'm like, what kind of question is that? I don't have fuel. No. So basically, he's going to supply me if I provide fuel for him. So now this reservoir I have left, Oga is going to take it to, because I cannot put my business on hold. My God, how else can things get bad? How else? I don't know how I'm still in this period. A lot of expenses, a lot of things going on. Just pray to Jehovah that he should keep giving us the strength to endure and go through whatever we are going through. Guys, I finally decided I'm going to have another piercing. Yes. If you've been following me for a while now, you would have noticed that I've been skeptical about it, but right now I have decided I'm going to pierce this part of my ear. I don't even know the name of that part of our ear. I don't know if this period that there's no fuel, I can't drive and I can't enter public transport because of how insecure the state is right now. So until when everything is good, that's when I'll go and do it. But I have decided I'm gonna do it. Okay, guys, so stay tuned, don't go anywhere. All right, and I'll see you all in my next scene. Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks so much for stopping by, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. You already know I got my love for you. So this is supposed to be like a vlog. I'm supposed to put a video I'm filming right now in a vlog and then upload it, but then again, I don't even know. Maybe I will, maybe I will not. So it depends on my mood. If I'm going to add it to some other clips, I don't know yet. But then this video is about young, famous, and African guys. So my best friend has been begging me to watch the season 2 of this Young, Famous, and African, but I've been like very reluctant. I saw season 1 when it came out. Oh, my child. Okay. All right. Okay, guys. But then a lot of things were online. People, blogs started, putting clips online about this Young, Famous, and African, season 2, and I was like, okay, this is getting quite interesting. So I saw it, and guys, it was hot. So honestly, I feel like they're all acting. Yes, they're all acting because it can never be their personality. What? What? If it is their personality, then people are mad. People are moving crazy in this life. Like, what the? So if you're watching this video and you've not seen Young, Famous and African yet on Netflix, I think you should see it. It's annoyingly interesting. You will love it. If you have seen it, please do well to engage me in the comment section. I would love to be engaged in the comment section about this video. First, let us start with Andile and Diamond. Okay guys, so if you are watching this video and you haven't seen that Young, Famous and African series season 2, I'll just give you like a back gist. So if you're smart, you get the whole gist, right? So Andile, Diamond and Nneka, they are friends. Okay, now Diamond has a baby mama. Baby mama has 2 kids for him. Okay, but they're not together. I mean, they said that they're not together anymore. You know, they're just co-parenting, right? So I mean, you're not together, so you guys are supposed to like have other partners, like do other stuff with people, right? You know, be engaged with other people, you know, get to know other people. I mean, you still have room and space for you to have a relationship with another person, right? So you're not supposed to interfere with one another's private life because you're no longer in that person's life, right? You guys get. Now Diamond's baby mama is Zari. Zari is also in the Young, Famous and African TV show. Andile, which is Diamond's friend, got interested in Zari. Like, he started liking Zari all of a sudden. Like, he just started liking her. You know, Zari is likable. My God, even me, if I'm one and they trip for Zari. Zari is fine. Ha! Jesus. Woman, not they fine like that. She's fine. She's fine. She's so pretty. I mean, she's very fine. You know, Andile got interested and he started like, you know, moving towards, like leaning towards her, you know, trying to get to know her. Even she said got interested. I think at a point they had this mutual understanding, like, okay, I like you, you like me, right? So let's see how it will go. But then Diamond is getting angry. Why you dey vex? You don't deal with this person again, but you dey vex the person won't get a relationship. So the thing is, I think I understand Diamond and I also understand Andile, right? I understand Diamond because I mean, I had something to do with this person. You're my friend, you knew about it, and we're no longer together. I would feel like, I would feel somehow you getting interested in that person. I would always have in my head that probably you were interested all this while, but because we're together, you never had the opportunity, right? So now that the opportunity has presented itself, you're now like trying to grab the opportunity. On the other hand, I can also understand Andile because Andile is like, you're no longer with this person. This person has a life to live and she can decide to be with whoever she wants to be with, and that person might be me. Do you get what I'm saying? So Diamond was pissed, like, why is Andile going after his baby mama, you know, which I understand though, guys, because if, for example, I have an ex and my friend knows about the ex, I would not want my friend to date my ex. Why would my friend be dating my ex? I don't know. Maybe it's just me, Sha. I don't know, but I could also say, okay, well, whatever, do you be with whoever you want to be with, that's your business, right? But I think I'll feel the same way Diamond was feeling. But in this TV series, yeah, it's giving like Diamond and Zari are still having a thing because they are almost angry at each other when they are moving on with other people. Like, why? You are done having whatever you guys are having. You both have kids together, everybody knows about it, so move on with other people. So, well, Andile and Diamond were having like just a little shaky in the boat, but then they you know went past that stage. As in, Andile was bold enough to say, you know what, instead of, I think Andile is the kind of person that is bros before you guys already know. So he's like, I've had a conversation with Diamond and I don't want to ruin, I feel like he values friendship a lot. He doesn't want to ruin his friendship with Diamond, so he's like, you know what, I like you, I know that you said you like me, but then again, my bro is not having it. So yeah, that's it. And I feel like it's really somehow, I don't even know, guys, what do you think? Are you on the side of, if I've dated somebody before and you're my friend and you feel you have interest in this person, I don't mind, or you're on the side of, I don't mind, don't even go there, there's a boundary? What do you think? Let's move over to Swanky and Annie. Swanky and Annie had an issue. I never even thought Swanky and Annie would ever have an issue because their best friendship was like, oh my God. And do you know the funny thing is that it's crazy. As Swanky said, Annie said stuff about him. He overheard the conversation. It's not like they came to tell him. He was there when this other person was having a conversation with Annie, and Annie was saying bad stuff about him, right? And he was depressed. He was like, oh my God, how could Annie do this thing? Why would Annie say such things about me, right? And so he went ahead and had an event that Annie claimed that she brought the whole idea, like the event idea, to him, and he just went forward without even informing her, without inviting her, and had the event, invited people and all that. So she was angry. He was also upset that Annie said a lot of stuff about him. So in the TV show, it was chaotic for me. I could not even comprehend what was going on, because Swanky is saying this. I feel like Annie was failing to admit the fact that she said a lot of bad stuff about Swanky, and she just wanted to move on. And Annie was giving me like, she was always like shaking in the TV. I don't know, she was always like something was wrong. I don't know how to explain it, guys. If you watch this TV show, you will see that Annie was not stable. I don't even know the right word to use, but she was always like you know, when somebody wants to take something, like he or she needs something to take to calm down, and you know, when the person does not get that thing, the person is always like, I don't know how to explain it though. Maybe it's, you know, I don't know. Maybe she's acting, like Swanky said, you're an actress. Maybe she was acting, but then again, it kept happening. Like she was just shaking. I cannot even describe it. I don't even know, you know. And it seemed as though she really said bad stuff about it. I think she admitted that almost at the end of the show, she was like, oh, she's sorry that she was going through a lot, you know, family stuff and all that. But then, come on, I mean, you're going through a lot. You have a friend, more like a best friend. It's just for you to talk about it with your best friend. You see, this life, you know what I learned from that Swanky and Annie is that do not conclude, do not judge. Try it, let it happen first before you answer. Okay, yes, at least you tried. Don't just say, this person might, because she was feeling like, oh, Swanky would have been thinking that she's trying to mess up his brand with her dirty name, because she felt dirty at some point, you know, based on all the stuff that was going on. Based on all the stuff that was going around her. So she was like, oh, let her just give him space. But then you did not even reach out to this friend to say, guys, see what they face. So, and I also feel like Swanky would have reached out too. I mean, what is friendship to these people though? When you are going through a lot, you have a best friend or you have somebody that you can talk to. Talk to that person. Let that person give you that bad, that bad vibe. Then you have to say, okay, but I reached out to you. So the thing was just messed up, Sha. Swanky was just coming in and walking in like a soldier. There's a group on There's a group on social media, on your Instagram. They were having I was not in the conversation anyways. They were having a conversation about it. But somebody said that Annie's rashness and addressing her attitude in this season 2 she was lost, because to be honest, I don't understand the gele that she was. Why did they tie that gele on her head? Then the dyeing of hair, blue, green, I don't understand. Then her skin, I don't know. Annie is going through a lot. She's going through a lot, and this is what comes with fame. If you want to be famous, this is what comes with it. A lot of things will be going on, bad, good, a lot of bad comments, negative comments will be coming up, and it just takes the special grace of God for any famous person to, like, you know what, I'm not bothered about you guys, I'm moving forward. Whatever anybody says about me, whether good or bad, I keep it behind. It just takes the grace of God, because Annie is going through a lot. She's going through a lot. In the TV show, she was like, everybody should leave her family alone. There was a story that came up that Two-Face has a private banker. I don't know what it's called. It's pregnant for Two-Face, right? Nobody knows if that's true. She was like, it's not true, it's a lie, blah blah blah. That woman is going through a lot. But I mean, you decided to get married to this person, knowing fully well how his lifestyle is, right? It's not like he's a bad person. Two-Face is not a bad person, but it's just that he's not disciplined, right? And you were aware of it, that he's not a disciplined person when it comes to this part of his life. You still went ahead and got married to him. So whatever you see, take it like that. Oh, okay. And then somebody said that Swanky was always marching in like an army. I saw that vibe too. Like, it was always like like and then I don't understand who wears that to the beach. Guys, if you have not watched this Young, Famous and African, please go and watch it so you can understand what I'm saying. Who wears that to the beach? Like, who wears what Swanky wore to the beach? It doesn't even make sense. Everybody was even saying itself at a point. What do you think? I mean, their friendship is just I don't know who was wrong really. So to me, I didn't like what Annie was saying. I dislike people that would always say, you're just a child, you're young. Like, what does that have to do with the person's wisdom, with the person's knowledge, with the person's discretion, with the way the person is acting? There's some people that they are like way younger, but the way they talk, the way they behave, the decisions they make, how they do things is just coordinated, it's organized. It makes a whole lot of sense that you might even start wondering, oh, is this person really this age, or is this person really that age? I don't know if that makes sense. So Annie was, I'm older than you, I'm your big sister. You're a big sister, but you're not making sense. You're not doing things that's making sense to me. Do you understand? So Swanky, yes, was being disrespectful at a point where he went to meet Two-Face and was like, oh, Two-Face would have come in between him and Annie's issue and asked what the problem is, which of course was Two-Face, was not Two-Face business. I'm talking too fast. After this, I don't want this video to be long, which of course was not Two-Face business. So I don't even know. Swanky was being disrespectful. I agree, but then this whole, he's a child, he's young, that doesn't make sense at all. They introduced 3 new characters to the series. They introduced Louis, they introduced Bonang, and they introduced Fantana, right? So okay, Fantana came in and Diamond was attracted to Fantana because obviously physical appearance, because there's nothing else, like Jesus. He was attracted to her, and you know, the first day that they saw, now wow, I don't know how people used to first day somebody just start kissing. You don't know that there's hepatitis B. You can't just open your mouth and just be kissing somebody like that. You can have syphilis. There's some disease that used to come when you exchange fluids with people. Like, how do people do that? Jesus Christ. She and Diamond kissed though. They kissed the first date. Diamond invited her to his house. They kissed, and I think that they also had, you guys already know, because she was already loving Diamond already. I don't understand. Both of them's mouths were like, both of them have big mouths. Imagine that kind of kiss. I think just die. Even when they were showing us the kissing part, it was as if she wanted to like lick all his lips. Jesus. Oh my god. I don't know why that girl was dying for Diamond. To be honest, that girl was giving me the vibe of like she's desperate, or she needs to be, I don't know. Like Fantana just confirmed that there's some girls that don't have sense in this life. That's just the truth. Like, you know, this man is already involved or has a situation with somebody that he claims that he doesn't have anything to do with again, like they're just co-parenting, but you could clearly see that this guy is a liar. Diamond, they lie. Jesus, people, they lie, but Diamond, they lie first. And you know, the annoying thing is that the Fantana, you are seeing that this man is lying. You are seeing the red flag, but you are still saying that I love you too, I love you. What did they love? A lying man? Ha, Jesus. First of all, we watched it where Diamond said a lot of nonsense about Zari to her. Like Diamond said a lot of things that Zari said she wants to have a third baby with him. He was just blabbing his mouth and talking a lot of nonsense. Like, Diamond, don't you know about privacy, private conversations? Are you not aware of that? Jesus Christ. And then Fantana was getting all angry at Zari because Zari is baby mama to Diamond, and she felt like, oh, Zari does not want Diamond to move on. To be honest, Diamond and Zari, they don't want to move on. They just want to be in each other's life and be with each other. She started getting angry at Zari. They had an altercation. She started calling Zari an old bitch, that she's not a billionaire, she's wearing fake designer. She started using swearing words. Zari, on the other hand, was also using swearing words too. They were just swearing at each other, saying all sorts of things. They called Diamond into the mix to confront him. It was obvious to Fantana that Diamond was lying. It was so obvious to Fantana that Diamond was lying, because he could not even talk. Like, you said these things, say that you said it, he could not say it. Was like, it's too big for this, like, why is in this mix, what kind of disgrace is this? You talk about me, you not talk. You know. So, and Fantana still went, Mumu, you just hear voice, oh, I like the way he looks, his appearance, the chain on his neck. But women are so gullible. Some women are so gullible, so fun. So great. So Fantana was giving me that, like, I don't have sense vibe. Anyway, like they say, that's why some people used to say that she's young, because they use their age, like, okay, she's acting her age. But then, come on, you see Louis, fine guy like that, composed man, responsible man, is trying to reach out to you, and you're doing like what, I don't know. Say he's bad guy, you like bad boys, you like bad boys, it's bad boys I like, you know, giving me that bad, I'm a bad girl too, I'm a bad bee, he's a bad bee too, so we both go together, you know. Louis is very calm. Like, why do girls like bad boys? Why? I like Naked and Kaylee's relationship. It's just that I don't know. Naked is not. He said he was scared. He has been married twice. He does not want to show whereby he'll be in again and then out. Blah blah blah. So he's trying to play safe with Kaylee. You know, he's trying to like open up, let himself like be around her and all that. He really tried. I like their relationship, but I still feel like Naked is not. I don't know. Let's just hope and pray that it ends well, because I really liked both of them. They were the only people that I liked. The only relationship I liked in that. Watching them was just amazing. Like when she was tearing up, I was like, oh, this is so sweet and romantic. Bonang. So Bonang did not even stay up to like 30 minutes in that. She not stay up to 30 minutes though. So there's this guy, Louis, that came into the show. He said that he actually had an event. His first event ever was in Namibia, and he invited celebrities, blah blah blah. So he booked the hotel room that they would sleep, booked a lot of things for them, but he forgot to book. They invited Bonang for that event, and he forgot to book Bonang's room. So Bonang was left out, blah blah blah. He told Swanky about it. Swanky on the other hand went to tell some. This life, these human beings are devils. They're very deadly. Louis told Swanky what happened between him and Bonang in Namibia. Obviously, Bonang cannot remember, because according to her, she's like, oh, she doesn't even know him. Let her Google him. Like, who is he? Blah blah blah. Now he told Louis, Louis, I don't know. I just like that guy. I just like the way he is. He's reasoning, him and Andy Lee. But Andy Lee has a problem. Let's come back. Let me not be forward. Now, he told Swanky about him and Bonang issue of him not booking Bonang's hotel room, and how Bonang couldn't get a room, how he had to book her back to South Africa or something, blah blah blah. I don't know where Swanky had flowers. Swanky now had to tell Bonang that, oh, there's one Louis guy, he's already in the show, blah blah blah. He said he gave you flowers. So Bonang was already getting upset, like, who is this person that is lying about me, right? According to her, she claimed that she cannot remember. But the thing is, Louis' story was consistent. He kept repeating the same thing he said. And the reason why I'm sure Bonang left that show is because of this Swanky that has gone to lie. You see, when person tells story, adding pepper, adding salt, adding Maggi inside, that is what happened. That's exactly what happened. And Bonang was angry. She got upset. She was like, why would Louis be lying? Like, she wasn't even in Namibia for any show. And Louis kept saying that you were there. Like, guy, wait till you talk. Let me book. Do you understand? So she left the show. I just felt like she couldn't handle it. She couldn't handle all the, I don't know. It's just easy. Oh, probably I forgot it. It's just easy, guys. There's nothing hard there. Oh, really? Did it happen? Oh, okay. You tell me what you told Swanky, because Swanky told me this. This life is not hard, though. Somebody came to tell you something that this person said. Simple. Call the both of them. What did both of you say when I was not there? This person said this. Person said, beg God for wisdom and discretion to discern who is telling the truth and who is not telling the truth. If you cannot discern, block the both of them. They're not supposed to be in your life, because why So she left the show, and that was it. Swanky started acting up. He hated Louis. She was like, Louis, it's Louis' fault that Bonang left the show, that Bonang was not supposed to leave the show, that he's so angry. Started saying all sort of nonsense, calling Louis, I don't know, sort of names. He even did a t-shirt. He went as far as doing a t-shirt saying that something 78 characters, I mean 78. I don't even know, nonsense. Everybody just saw what Swanky did as rubbish, because everybody was saying that, what kind of rubbish is this, like, you know. And do you know the funny thing? Louis is a man. See, my best character now is that Louis guy, because he kept his cool. Like, do you know? See, that guy is the definition of self-control. Because if he were to be some people, they would have lost it on Swanky. They would have beaten Swanky, beating the shit out of Swanky. But he just kept his courage, like, you know what? Let me just do this guy. And I think Swanky is even older than him. I don't even know. But then, that's what I'm saying, that this age thing, you're so young, you're a child, after all those nonsense, please, guys, please. Anybody that used to do that, you should just stop it, anyways. Because Louis actually acted really mature. Like, he just saw Swanky as, you know what? Let me not waste my energy. Whenever it was getting heated or it was getting too uncomfortable for him, he'd rather leave. Or rather, when he's even answering him, you can see the calmness in his voice, not knowing that this boy is going through a lot. This life thing. Louis was going through a lot with his family, how he became famous, he became a star, how he was excommunicated from the organization he was, because he went for like Big Brother Africa. He had sex in the show, so he was going through a lot, right? And everybody was unaware of what he was going through, right? And they were just picking on him, right? Thinking that he didn't have confidence to come out and speak. Like he couldn't stand up for himself. According to Swanky was like he couldn't stand up for himself. Like, what kind of a man is that? Blah blah blah. Swanky overreacted one. He was overthinking, and he concluded, he prejudged. So this, like, if you don't know somebody, leave it like that. Don't come and say because of the person's attitude or character you're judging, like you're saying that, oh, this person is. No, get to know the person first. Get to know the person if you have the time. If you don't have the time, if you feel like he cannot work between the both of you, leave him alone, leave the person alone and move on with your life. That was too toxic for me. Even talking about itself is making me sick. Very, very toxic. I don't understand the relationship Andile have with his two baby mamas. First of all, they look so much alike. At the point I could not even differentiate who Rosette was and who Sebastian is, rather. I was confused at a point. I was like, why are they looking so alike? He's even confused. I'm best friend with one of my baby mamas. I like one of what Andile was just giving me confused man vibe. What's that? Make a decision, make a firm decision. You know, you cannot tell me that you're in love with the two ladies. Like, how? When does that happen? You know, making two ladies embarrass themselves on TV. Ladies safe now, what? Women safe on their wall. This show was just very problematic. Women were just misbehaving. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. At the end of the day, he decided that he's not going to have anything to do with Sebastian. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. He's going to have something to do with Rosette. The reason why I feel like he concluded about Rosette's issue is because Rosette went for him. Like, Rosette is somebody that she gave it a shot. Like, she has been, see, she was hitting on him back to back. Like, let's do this thing now. Let's start a relationship. Like, what are we doing? Like, she was giving him this vibe of we can have a relationship, we can work out together, we're meant for each other, and she went for it. So ladies and guys in the house, if you like somebody so much, keep hitting on the person until this person tells you, you know what, it's not mutual, like I'm not in the same page with you, then you can decide to move on. And I think that was what Rosette was doing. She kept hitting on Andile. Like, every time they met, she's like, oh, I want to kiss him again, oh, why are you not kissing me, oh, that, you get that kind of thing. So I like their friendship, and yeah, maybe he just made the right decision, who knows, you know. My own is that I should not come and now break up later and now be finding Sebastian and say that Sebastian was meant for him. So I like Andile. Andile was giving me a gentleman vibe. I like the fact that he's a peacemaker. He likes it when he could stand up for himself. It's just that when it comes to women matter, he's not really man enough to, like, you know what he wants. And it was a struggle for him. It took him like a while before he started saying that, okay, he wants to be Rosette. Why? I didn't just find that funny anyway. It was stressing me. As I was watching it, it was stressing me. I was like, what is wrong with you? Stick to one woman, for God's sake. You know. But Kanye, yeah, she's not somebody that anybody should tell anything to. Your secrets, your thoughts. You have not started implementation. No, you are just thinking about it. Don't even tell Kanye, because Kanye is going to go and twist it and start telling people. And then she will form as if she wants to make peace, or she wants people to let out steam. It's a lie. She wants everybody to fight. She wants chaos. She wants, I don't know, she's the one always saying that, you know what, I'll bring everybody together so everybody can air their mind. She just wants everybody claiming that she's friends with this. Any vibe you give me, I give you back. I bet Kanye is just stressed. Kanye stressed the hell out of me. Like, anytime they show her face in the TV series, I'm like, not again. Jesus. And then Nadia, I kind of like Nadia in this season. In season 1, I didn't like her. Like, I just saw her like, I bet this one is just, I don't know. But then in this season 2, I liked her. I liked the way she was reasoning at a point, you know. The conversation she had with Two-Face, not like the conversation she had. They sat on the table, herself, Two-Face, Naked, Kaylee, Andile, and Annie. They all sat on the table, they were having dinner. And Two-Face said something about a man can love his wife and he can still travel somewhere and still do something to another woman. It doesn't mean that he doesn't love his wife. Like, that is how it is. That is what he believes. And he said what he said. Nobody forced him to say what he said. So, and Nadia was like, is that what you believe, or that is how it is generally? And he was like, that's what he believes, right? So it was like, what's this guy saying? Everybody was like, what's Two-Face saying? Even Kaylee was saying it, you know. So Nadia was not fighting him to say more. No, I feel like if if you know that you'll be misunderstood if you use a certain word, or if you are saying a certain statement, or saying a set, or having a certain conversation, then don't even say it at all. To be honest, I just feel like if he had thought about it before saying it, knowing the kind of environment he was in, he wouldn't have gotten himself in that situation, and he wouldn't have been all over the blog saying that, oh, a man can love his wife and he can travel somewhere, and his other human being in his body can be thinking of something and be doing something somewhere else. Like, what's the meaning of that? Which person not go think this thing go corner? You know the way women are wired. If you meant like this, it wasn't even there to understand. It is, you said what you said. It is self-explanatory. You say it is normal for every man to cheat. That is, in layman's term, it is normal for every man to cheat, but he can still love his wife. So I don't know why people, even my friend was telling me that Nadia was trying to make Two-Face talk about, you know, Andy was telling her that she should keep quiet. Why should she keep quiet? She wants to understand what the man is saying. She wants to comprehend what the man is saying, because what the man is saying is not making sense. So, you know, Two-Face really messed himself up there. You know, he was even trying to say that, oh, Nadia was trying to push you. Nadia was not trying to push you. You said what you said. Why did you say that in the first place? So yeah, I kind of like Nadia in this season. She was very, you know, composed. I don't know if it's because of the recent boyfriend she has, or I don't know. She was composed. She was trying to say that, she was even trying to tell Zari and Fantana that you guys should not fight yourself. You should be with yourself. You should support yourself and then fight the man, because the man is the problem. That's Diamond is the problem between Fantana and Zari. So she was trying to tell them that, you know what, this is not the problem. This is the problem. If you've watched this Young, Famous and African, what's your review in the comment section? If you've not watched it, go and watch it. If you don't have Netflix details, ask me, I will give you. Nah, I'm not gonna give you. I'm just joking. I'd like to hear your opinion in the comment section. What I learned is that, you say friendship. Friendship is deep. Friendship is very deep. You know, there are times where you might want to say some things to your friends just because you're excited, or because you're angry, or you're in a certain mood, right? And at that time, you're not sure if you should say or if you should not say. The best thing to do is to not say. Okay? Don't let your mood at every given time determine if you are to say something or if you're not to say something. That's just exactly what I've learned from this show. Not calling themselves family is my friend, my very stupid family. They were putting up a show there, because I cannot believe that that's a personality, you know. But then again, maybe it is, right? So it's not everybody that is your friend. It's not everybody that you must tell stuff to, right? You can keep your stuff together. Pray about it. If you feel some certain way, pray to God. You know, let God be your friend, because human beings very unpredictable. 1 minute they are a shoulder for you to lean on, the next minute they're destroying you badly. In fact, they're ruining you. So please, who would have thought that Annie and Swanky would bring out their dirty linen in public? Who would have thought? So guys, just be careful of friends, okay? Be careful of friends. Family members used to tear each other apart, let alone friends. Somebody that is not with the same blood, somebody that you just met somewhere. Speak up for yourself. Don't be timid around people. Don't let people intimidate you. If you know that environment is too toxic for you, excuse yourself and never go to that space anymore. If you feel like they won't let you speak, or you cannot open up wherever you are, then they are not your friends in the first place. Everybody cannot be your friend. Take it or leave it, guys. This is the end of this video. I hope you did enjoy my review. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and don't forget to engage me in the comment section. I would really love that, and I will see you all in my next video. Have a great day. Mwah. Bye guys.